Assaults against law enforcement are becoming increasingly common in Minnesota. They have doubled since 2017. This has got to stop.
The Hennepin County Sheriff laying out the dangers law enforcement face following yet another line of duty shooting here in Minnesota. This time it was in Minnetonka. Tonight, 2 sheriff's deputies are recovering. The suspect is dead.
It all began just after 11 o'clock this morning. Authorities were serving a felony warrant at a home near Excelsior Boulevard and 494. Officials are not saying much, but we do know there was a shootout of sorts. Tonight, a shelter-in-place order has been lifted for that neighborhood, and that's where we find our Babs Santos with the very latest on the investigation as it stands at this hour. Babs?
Yeah, shelter-in-place lifted, but even at this hour, investigators continue to canvass this scene as they search for answers.
I cannot begin to tell you the emotions that are going on right now.
Minnesota's law enforcement family was shocked on Wednesday after an officer-involved shooting in Minnetonka, injuring 2 of Hennepin County Sheriff DeWanna Witt's deputies.
I received a call that every law enforcement leader fears of getting. Officer down.
Just after 11 a.m., 2 deputies were injured in a gun battle on Crestwood Drive. Law enforcement had gone to a home to arrest a person wanted on a felony warrant. But on scene, they say an armed man began shooting at them. Officers returned fire, and the man was shot, dying at the scene. Now investigating, the BCA says it's unclear who shot him. They're still working to identify him or even determine if he is the person who was wanted on the felony warrant, all while very aware of how much worse this could have ended.
I just returned from the hospital where I visited our deputy, his family.
After the chaos, a 21-year veteran of the sheriff's office was treated for injuries at the scene, while an 8-year veteran had to be hospitalized.
For non-life-threatening injuries, yet very serious injuries.
Witt explained the deputy was not shot, but instead injured while being shot at.
We are so glad that both of our deputies injured today will live.
Tonight, we are still working to learn the name of the man who died, as well as more about the arrest warrant at the heart of all of this. Live in Minnetonka, Babs Santos, Fox 9.